Hello, good morning students. Welcome to science class. Students, in the continuity of previous lecture, we are going to start a new topic, that is writing chemical formula. So students, in this topic, in this lecture, I will tell you how you can write a chemical formula. First of all, I will tell you what is the need of writing chemical formula. Students, here you can see, if I write a chemical equation like carbon plus oxygen, it gives carbon dioxide. From if I write like this by naming them, it is not clear that what are the constituents and in what ratio the carbon and oxygen are combined to form carbon dioxide. When I represent with them with the symbols, so it is clear that in carbon dioxide there is one atom of carbon and two of oxygen. So many compounds can be clear in their constituents when we write their chemical formula or chemical symbols. So what is chemical formula? It is a symbolic representation. Symbolic. We write symbols instead of full name. Symbolic representation of atoms and molecules in a chemical reaction. In any chemical reaction, when we symbolically represent the atoms and molecules, it is known as the chemical formula. So students, how we can combine these atoms and molecules, how we can make the chemical formula, we will discuss. Students, as you have discussed earlier, that these elements have definite, suppose we take the case of sodium, it has atomic number 11. Its configuration is 281. It has one electron in the outermost shell, which it can give very easily. So when it gives this electron, it becomes sodium positive. So this is known as, one is known as its valency. What is now, students, what is valency? Valency is the combining capacity of an atom with other atom. Right, students? Some have 2 electrons to combine in their outermost shell. Some can gain 2 electrons, some can lose 2 electrons. So this is the combining capacity. How much they can give or how much they can take. So this is known as the valency of the, valency is the combining capacity of an atom with other atom. So students, you have to remember certain valencies according to their atomic number and electronic configuration. Lot of you don't have to remember, but slowly you will remember the few which are used in the important chemical formulas. Now students, we have certain rules to form the chemical formula or to write the chemical formula. First of all, we will discuss that rules, and after that we will try to write and we'll learn how we can write these chemical formulas. Now the first rule is that when a compound consists of metals and non-metals, name of metal should be written first. Suppose students, we have sodium chloride. We have sodium chloride. Sodium is a metal and chlorine is a non-metal. So when these type of compounds are formed in which one is metal, other is non-metal, the name of metal should be written first. Always we will write the name of the metal first. This is sodium chloride, metal sodium, and chlorine is a non-metal. We cannot write chloride sodium. We always write sodium chloride. Metal should be written at the first. Now second is the valency or charges on the ions must be balanced. These must be balanced. Suppose we contain hydrogen and chlorine. Right, students? Both have valency 1. How they have valency 1? Hydrogen has atomic number 1. Its electronic configuration is also 1. Chlorine has atomic number 17. Its configuration is 287. It can gain 1 electron. Right, students? It can gain 1 electron. So it has negative charge, and hydrogen can give 1 electron. It has 1 positive charge. So they have 1 valency each. So when we will write their formula, this will become HCl. HCl. We cannot write HCl2. We cannot write H2Cl2 because their valency is 1 each. So the valency should be balanced. We have one valency each in both the case. By this method, formula of hydrogen chloride will be this. Next is, if a compound contains more than one polyatomic ion, then it is written within the brackets. Like students, we will take an example. Here we have calcium. Here we have hydroxide. Valency of calcium is 2 plus and of hydroxide is 1 negative. When we will combine both of these, this is students known as the crisscross method. This is known as the crisscross method. When we will combine, we write hydroxide. So when the valency of calcium is 2, then we will write this hydroxide in bracket because it is a polyatomic ion. OH is a polyatomic ion. Right students? If the valency of the other is more than 1, then we put it bracket here. If there is one valency, like student, sodium and hydroxide, they both have the one valency. Then we will write simply sodium hydroxide. Then we will not put bracket. Right student? So if a compound contains more than one polyatomic ion, then it is written within the brackets. Right student? So this is the simple way of writing the formulas. You just have to remember the valencies, the combining capacity of the atom with other atoms. Right students? This is known as the valency. You have to remember few valencies. Now students, we will write certain formulas and you will come to know how we can make the chemical formula. It is not at all very tough. Right students? Now we can write hydrogen, sulfur. It has 1. You know the valency of hydrogen is 1. That of sulfur is 2. Now students, when they will combine, they will form formula hydrogen sulfide. They will form the formula hydrogen sulfide. I think it is very much clear. Now students, we have calcium, we have oxygen, both have valency 2. Now students, when we write, see, we will not write this. These are valencies. So these will sum up. We will write calcium oxide. Right students? Because they both have 2 valency each, we will not write like this. They will sum up. We will write calcium oxide. So these are the ways in which you can write the chemical formulas. So what is chemical formula? It is simply a symbolic representation of atoms and molecules in a chemical reaction. And valency is the combining capacity of an atom with other atoms. You must know the valencies. Slowly and slowly, when you will come to know about the atomic number, electronic configuration, and you will slowly remember the valencies of these elements. So if you know the valency, you can very easily form the chemical formula, in which there were rules कि when a compound consists of metals and non-metals, I repeat, like sodium chloride, so we will write sodium first and chlorine second. How they are combining? They are making, I can also explain you. Sodium has the atomic number 11. Its configuration is 281. It has one extra electron. And chlorine has atomic number 17. It has one electron in need. It needs one electron. So sodium and chlorine will combine to form sodium chloride. One we never write. So it is a sodium chloride. So these are the ways and these are the rules for making or writing chemical formula. So this is all for the day. Hope you all have understood. The rest we will discuss in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Thank you. Have a nice day.